Hello again. Welcome back to another edition of Truth Viral. I'm TV. I'm the host of Truth Viral Television. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all my new subscribers. I thank you for all my old subscribers. I wanted to start out this video. It's really important to me that you start leaving me some comments. I want to get a little more interactive on these videos. I have a little bit more time at this point in time to try to get a little bit more involved, and it only has to do with doing what I feel is right, okay? Putting in the time so that I have the time to put out these messages, okay? So if you leave a comment, what do you want to talk about? This video right here is about preparedness. Life is about preparedness. So that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. Spoke about it in the last video. I think it's really important that you have kind of a list and prioritize what you think is important in life and preparing. I think at this point in life, knowing the times that we live in, seeing the signs is really important. That's going to give you the knowledge, being a wise virgin, right? Not a foolish virgin. And trimming your lamp, trimming off those things that won't please him, so that you have the most important insurance of all. Is afterlife insurance. That means what happens after you die matters important than whatever happens in this world, right? Yes. Yeah, let's try to get a little more animated, have a little more fun on this one, okay? Come on. Getting prepared. Look, think about it, guys. You know, I could get really excited. I have to tone myself down for these videos. If you knew me in person, you'd know that I'm a little bit of an excitable kind of guy, that some of these things I'm really super passionate about. And I have so much knowledge trapped inside my brain because the Most High has given me the opportunity. Obviously, I think he's preparing me for something very, very big. I think he has chosen people. You know, he's going to put his people in those places that he wants them. Remember, his people will be safe no matter what. No weapon will come against them. You know, so it's really important that you understand that if you have protection, that being of good sound mind and body, that's very, very important. Knowing where you're going after you leave this place is probably the most security that you can have of all things. Above all, that is the most important thing to me in my life. That's what I live for day in and day out. That's what I seek every day, is trying to do the right thing so that when I leave here, this place that we call Earth, that I know that I have a much better place to go. And I know that. There's no doubt in my mind, not for even a second. You can look in these eyes and you'll not see doubt at all. I know where I'm going, okay? So, and it's not here, I promise you that, okay? So I'll just tell you that, all right? We all have our own journey, and I'm not trying to sway anybody into believing anything. You take what I say and you use discernment on everything I say. I suggest you do that with everything, because this world is just filled with riddles, and it's just completely upside down, and everything is backwards, and right is wrong, and wrong is right. Look at just what 33,000 emails and nothing happens, right? And everything is right, wrong. See? Wrong. Right? Enough. Okay? Told you I'm going to try to have a little more fun on this. You know, life can be enjoyable if you enjoy and you know where you're going and you know where you're headed and you know that you have to do these things. And if you start doing them on a daily basis, I'm not saying there isn't tribulation, because I live a meager life. A meager life. Trust me. I mean, I feel like a king, okay? But there are people around me that have a billion, zillion more times things than me. And I think they're freaking poor. But whatever. Never mind. You know what I'm talking about if you know what I mean by rich, okay? I think being rich in the spirit is that's the best thing that you can have. And it doesn't come with money. It doesn't come with that, okay? But there, okay? That's kind of that part of it. Really understand that spirituality is very important, because even in times of death, I'm not sure if you ever anybody seen it. I'm saying this doesn't happen with everybody, but it happens with Most people. If you've ever seen death, I'm prior military and I have law enforcement on background, and let's just leave it at that. Most of the time, and I'm going to do it when I die, I'm going to call out to him. I'm going to call out to my maker. That's what I'm saying. Even when people don't believe, they don't believe their whole life. They might call themselves an atheist or something like that. But in the end, when death, when that chill comes upon their body and they know and that it's creeping upon them and they're not secure, they call out. Trust me, they call out. They know that they have no more time. But you know what? Let's name this video that. How about two years too early or 2 seconds too late? How about that? We'll call it that, okay? An even number, right? What would you rather be? I ask you that, YouTube. See, that's what preparedness is about. So, do you know that more millionaires, not that even being a millionaire any matters anymore, but, you know, more millionaires were made during the Great Depression than any other time in the United States history. And why is that? Because people knew exactly what to buy and what not to buy and what to own. And of course, when the rich have all the money and then the middle class get eaten up, they go in and then buy that up. And obviously there's other contributing factors, but that has a lot to do with it. What you own and what you don't own and what you're spending your money on right now matters. You know, are you going out and buying big screen TVs? I've been saying that for a long time on my videos. You know, do you have one in every room? Do you have a generator? I'm not going to even get into that kind of survival preparedness. I'm talking about trying to cover the basics right now, guys. Okay? Because you could be prepared as you know, and then if you couldn't pick up and be mobile, you're screwed. So, you know, bug out or bug in. You know, I've said that before. If you can't bug out, are you ready to bug in? You know, let's go. I'm just going to start throwing this out, you know, because again, I live this every day. You know, failing to prepare is preparing to fail, guys. Not, we can wait till everybody goes there to the store when it's all gone. Are you waiting for everything to be more expensive? Things don't get cheaper, folks. Are you crazy? You know, pretty soon things like the sun are going to predict our weather, and none of these things are going to matter. The only thing that's going to matter is your spirituality and your family and your food and your water and your protection to protect those things. Your security, okay? That's really important. What are you doing about security? Do you have any survival plan, you know, for your family? Do you run through any kind of drill? You know, people who are prepared, it's because they drill, all these drills they have before all these events that go off, okay? They drill for it, okay? Drill and ceremonies. I'm prior military again, so I'm telling you, when you want to become good at something, you do it and it becomes habitual, habit. You know, how many times you have to do something before it becomes a habit? There's some different numbers that are thrown out there. I'm not going to say how many times it take for you, because everybody's different. That's what I can tell you. But consistency, that's what matters. You know, are you preparing something? Because if you think in the moment's notice you're going to be able to snap to it, everybody is. There's a bunch of people that have already been planning way ahead of you, buddy. You're caught in the bottleneck, and you're way back there. Number one killer in this, and when this thing goes, and it's already getting off. Population density, folks. If you have any chance right now, because again, I believe in the times that we're at, and I'm not inciting any kind of violence, or I'm not inciting any kind of irrational activity. Think about everything you do, pray on everything you do, make good decisions, have an A, B, C plan before you do anything, okay? Please, be smart about what you do. Everything you do matters. Everything you put in your search bar matters. Like Casey said on Enter the Stars, hashtag search bars matter, okay? How about that? Black lives matter. All lives matter, you freaking idiots. You know? Pray for your enemies, my folks. Pray for your enemies. Come out of her. This is crazy. Get prepared. The sun is changing. Whether people are not talking about it or not, go look at the sunspot count on our sun for the last, you know, couple years, few years. And you'll always see that. And then go look at ice ages. And how do they determine ice ages? It's determined with sunspots. Or we've had so many blank days with no sunspots. The sun is pretty much quiet. That's called solar minimum. Okay? Solar minimum. Now, there's another thing called grand solar minimum. We've been in these things before. And they've affected us very minimally, because the last time it happened, you know, we didn't have the technology. that we have today. The last time was in the 1800s. That was the Dalton minimum. And then we had the Maunder minimum in the 1700s. We've had the Wolf minimum. We've had all kinds of ice age. So I'm not sitting there trying to predict something that's never happened before. Ladies and gentlemen, this has happened before. And what's going to get more expensive, and the only thing that's going to matter more than anything, is food and medical supplies and water and something to protect that with. If you're doing anything else right now, folks, I'm telling you, the boat is passing you by. You ever grown up and you lived in the ocean? Get away from the oceans. Our oceans are toxic, unfortunately. Fukushima. I miss saying that. I used to do videos about that. Since 2008, and still coming at you every single day. Fukushima. Okay? It hasn't gone away. They haven't been able to get anything in there and fix that stuff, and yet that Japan is building more nuclear reactors. Biggest problem, please prepare. They have been talking about nuclear war for years and years and years. One of the best people I know, and I'm, again, 2 years too early or 2 seconds too late, okay? Think about it. You know, the price of things now and then the price when things actually pop off, how much they change in a matter of seconds, minutes, overnight. Normally things don't change that fast in life, but hello, we don't live like that anymore. That's the way life used to be. I used to tell my son nothing happens overnight because that's what my father taught me. Bull. Okay, try to keep it clean here, PG for you. Look, things happen at an accelerating rate, and every time we go into an ice age, the volcanism, ladies and gentlemen, it picks up. Why do we have 40+ volcanoes going out? Probably more, because I've been seeing more of them chooching out more ash and just stovepipe just straight up into the air. 2-3 miles into the air in Argentina the other day, I think it was. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the signs that we're getting ready to go into a grand solar minimum. And the food, again, that's what's going to matter. So I have some information for you. That's just by paying attention. Look into these things that I say to you. I'm going to drop a name and I'm going to leave a link in the description. Adapt 2030. Check this guy out. He's awesome. He's awesome, and I love he's got a great voice for it, and he won't jive you, and he's showing you that food prices are going to be affected. See, it only takes one summer. You know, we're having snow in August right now in a lot of places all over the globe. There's been snow and frost, and that eventually affects the food prices. So you're going to see it out of your pocketbook sooner or later. If you don't think this is going to affect you, well, it will. It'll affect your pocketbook. And just be numb and just keep paying more and keep paying more taxes and keep doing that. You know, be a good slave to the system and keep doing it and keep, you know, what are you putting your investment in right now? You know, I put out a video. It still has 8 views, and the other one has 20 views. I checked on silver, saying that they can't hack your silver and gold. Ladies and gentlemen, when I put that video out, I think silver, and I don't even quote me because I didn't look at the video and click on it and go over it. I don't remember. I think silver was at like $13, and gold was at like 11 or 10, 11.50. Gold's like $13.50 now, and silver's $20. If somebody listen to me at 8 views, maybe I'm getting suppressed. I don't know. I don't really care. I just want to keep putting out this information. If it's important, it'll get out there to the right people. I know that the Most High has a plan for everything, and so I fear not. I don't live in fear. I fear nothing. I fear nothing except for not pleasing my Maker. That's what I fear. If anything, I fear that I haven't been, and I know that I'm not worthy. So but I don't fear that, and I don't lose a wink of sleep over nothing. All I keep doing is just keep plugging for Him, keep preparing for Him. But be prepared for about what is to come. Un-Obama equals third term. I've been saying that over and over again. You guys ought to take and follow what I say and then cloak and make bumper stickers if you're into one of these people that are into money. But the love of the money is the root of all evil. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to try to keep these ones under 15 minutes. Look, please make an investment. You could have bought a suit 2,500 years ago, a fine toga, for an ounce of gold. The same suit in the 1800s cost you an ounce of gold, and an Armani suit at $13.50 is an ounce of gold. Pretty smart, huh? Put your money in the right place. I thank you so much for watching Truth Viral Television. I'm the host of Truth Viral. Thank you so much for watching.